Good morning. How the devil are you doing this fine day? Me, I'm absolutely delighted that it's Friday, partly because it means a day off tomorrow, but also because it means I can chew the fat for as long as you wish once the show is over. So, with all that ahead of us, let's roll the intro and get this show on the road. Welcome to the Breakfast Show. I'm your host, Mark Anthony. It's Friday, the 17th of December, and as that remarkably persistent guy just said, welcome to the Breakfast Show. I am your host, Mark Anthony. In today's show, we're going to be discussing the blight of burnout as it hits the construction industry. Hold on to your breakfast. We're going on a gravity-defying drone flight. JCB has passed a major engine milestone. We're off to Egypt in the company of our new headlines show sponsor. More of that a bit later. And we consider what might have been with the Akula dual-fuel demolition robot. We'll get to all of that in just a second. But first, let's see who among the rich and the shameless will be celebrating a birthday on this day of days.
Happy birthday!
And it's many happy returns to Dozy, Beaky, Mick and Titchy's best friend, Dave D, and to Yossi Hughes himself, actor Bernard Hill, to the cheesiest of all radio DJs, Simon Bates, and to actor Bill Pullman, to marathon runner Paula Radcliffe, and to actresses Sarah Paulson and Mila Jovovich. Many happy returns to them, one and all. Experts are warning that we're seeing a burnout build-up in the UK's workforce, which is likely to grow as we move into January. The last 3 months have seen a 200% spike in searches for signs of burnout, according to Google search data. Experts are now urging HR and leadership teams in the construction sector to address the issue of workplace stress or risk losing employees. This is particularly notable as we approach midwinter and January, as mental health concerns often surge at this time of year. According to reports from the Confederation of British Industry, which represents 190,000 businesses, staff shortages in manual labour and service industries could last for 2 years. Excessive stress is considered to be a major predictor of burnout and other mental health impacts. A recent mental health and employee stress study conducted by Vape Club surveyed employees from over 500 companies and found that almost half of them, or 47%, have experienced excessive stress at work in the past year. And this has become a big challenge for employers trying to retain their employees. 1 in 8 have considered leaving their current job due to excessive work-related stress in the last 12 months, and a further 1 in 10 have actually quit. The research also uncovered some of the biggest impacts of excessive stress. Prominent effects described were an inability to sleep, that was reported by 41% of respondents. Physical health impacts, which was from 30% of respondents, and withdrawal from social interactions and relationships from 26%. When employees were asked about the support received from their workplace, 1 in every 8 employees felt they didn't receive the required support. However, those staff level employees were found to be the most likely to experience excessive stress in the workplace, with 67% having suffered over the last year. However, those in management positions were found to be the most likely to suffer from other mental health issues caused by work, such as anxiety or fatigue. Dave Capper, CEO at Westfield Health, says this shift in looking after well-being hasn't just surfaced due to added workload. The pandemic has made many people change their priorities. Meeting these needs is important for our personal well-being. We all have our own values and goals, and if our workplace doesn't help us meet them, it negatively impacts our happiness, sense of achievement, and mental health, all of which can lead to employees leaving or feeling burnt out. Businesses now need to take some time to reflect and see whether they are offering their employees what they want and giving them what they deserve. These employees are the ones that have kept the companies going throughout tough times, so evaluating ways to support them is absolutely vital. I'm going to be talking more about this in the after show chat, so stick around if you can. And I'm going to try something a little bit different today. Let me have a look. I have now got a button that allows me to do a question of the day. And my question of the day should be coming to you right about now. So if you've ever suffered from professional burnout, let us know, because we're going to be discussing that as soon as the show, or the main part of the show, is over today. Just a couple of days ago, we reported that Australian demolition giant Liberty Industrial was swooping into the UK demolition industry. Well, they're not done with the swooping. A few weeks ago, you might recall, we brought you exclusive footage of the explosive demolition at the Wallawang power station in New South Wales that was actually carried out by Liberty Industrial. Well, now we have what I can only describe as some more intense footage of that blast. So all I can say right now is hang on to your breakfast. I feel a little queasy after that, so let's play this while I regain my composure. I am delighted to tell you that after 210 consecutive episodes, the Breakfast Show is about to get a brand new headline sponsor. And that sponsor is, wait for it, it's MB Crusher. So their new sponsorship doesn't actually kick in until the new year, but there's no time like the present. So here's a look at an Italian-built attachment at work in Egypt. It's a whole Mark Antony and Cleopatra thing, but I think you'll enjoy this. Apparently, that's how you crush like an Egyptian. If anyone from MB Crusher is watching, thank you for choosing to support us and this show in 2022. We're really looking forward to working with you guys.
Axoft and Svantec are your high-end partners for noise, vibration, dust and air quality systems, sensors and software. To find out more, visit axoft.co.uk or call 01234 639 550.
JCB is celebrating a major milestone for its award-winning engine. The 750,000th engine has just come off the line at JCB Power Systems up in Derbyshire, where production first began in 2004. Engine production was extended to India in 2011, helping to power JCB to this landmark figure. JCB chairman Lord Bamford said 750,000 engines is quite some milestone when you consider that we only started manufacturing 17 years ago. So much has been achieved over that time with our engines, including 2 world land speed records. With the development of our new hydrogen motor, there is so much more to come, and the future for our engine business looks very bright. More than half of the 750,000 engines have been made at JCB Power Systems, which produces a range of 55 to 212 kilowatt engines. Those engines are used to power JCB's products, obviously, as well as those of customers producing equipment as diverse as road sweepers, screeners, crushers, and bizarrely, barges. JCB India's Delhi plant currently manufactures around 48 engine variants for the Indian market and for export as well. Among the highlights of the past 17 years of engine production was a Queen's Award for International Trade for JCB Power Systems in 2016, honouring a 325% growth in third-party sales. So massive congratulations to the team at JCB on this magnificent milestone.
The Miller GT series heralds a new era of unrivaled power and cutting-edge intelligent coupler technology, increasing job site safety, machine versatility and productivity. It's the added versatility that you need at the value you can afford. To find out more, visit millergroundbreaking.com.
It could all have been so very different. 2 years ago, a UK-based company called ES Manufacturing set out to break the Brock and Husqvarna stranglehold on the demolition robot business. It wasn't to be. Launching in the midst of a global pandemic with an untried product proved to be a step too far, and the company sadly slipped into administration. And now several of the company's Akula dual-fuel demolition robots, none of which appear to have turned a track in anger, are among the lots at a forthcoming Euro auctions sale. If you'd like to cast your minds back to happier times for ES Manufacturing and the Akula robot that was named after a shark, but which never really sank its teeth into the demolition business, you can check it out using the link that I've just posted in the chat.
Sorry to interrupt the guy with the funny glasses, but if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button as it helps our channel. Or, better still, share this video with a friend or a colleague. Thank you. Right, back to Beardy.
Okay, with just one more week of these shows before I slip into a mince pie-induced coma for a couple of weeks, it's time to pile on the Christmas spirit. And we're doing so today in the company of those fine folks at Komatsu. Right, that pretty much wraps up the show for today. I'll roll the outro in just a second before leaping gazelle-like over into the chat to see what you're all saying today. If you can stick around for a chat, I have got nowhere else to be. I do have to film the intro for tomorrow's omnibus show, the weekend wrap, which will drop at some ungodly hour tomorrow. But I'm certainly in no hurry to dash off today. If you can't hang around, please stay safe. Look after yourself, your family, your friends, and your colleagues, and apparently your mental health as well. Thanks for watching.